Welcome back to Western New York Living and the Big Whack Radio Local Business Spotlight segment.
And welcome back to Western New York Living. Now, I'm guessing nobody gets in their car thinking today's the good day to get into an accident, but unfortunately they happen, and knowing your rights is very important. Now, joining us this morning from Cellino Law to discuss the topic of semi-truck accidents is lawyer Greg Pajak. Thanks for joining us today.
It's my pleasure. Great to be here.
I'm sure over the years, and you've got a lot of experience, you've seen a whole gamut of accidents involving semi-trucks. Can you give me some of the highlights?
Well, actually, the lowlights. The reality is that truck accidents happen more frequently than we like, and the reasons are really twofold, I think. The first is a truck is a huge object going down the road at a high rate of speed. They are inherently very difficult to stop, and it's difficult for the driver to see what's around the truck. The other problem is driver fatigue. These over-the-road truckers drive for hours and hours and hours. They are only supposed to drive for a certain amount of time, but often they don't follow those rules. If that happens, they get drowsy, and worst case scenario, they fall asleep and cause an accident.
What should someone do if they're in an accident specifically with a semi-tractor trailer?
With a tractor trailer, the first thing always, call 911 if you're injured, get the emergency personnel to the scene. Leaving that aside, the next most important thing is to take photographs, see if you can get names, addresses, phone numbers of witnesses, and also be ready to talk to the police when they come to tell them how the accident happened, because a police report goes a long way to show what happened during the accident.
Now, I think I'm right when I think that these trucks have sort of monitoring black box type devices inside. Is that right?
They do. They're actually called event data recorders, but everybody commonly calls them the black box, similar to what you hear on for airplanes. Now, that is a data module. It's a computer which essentially can record the speed of the truck for the time just before the accident, during, and up until it comes to a stop. It can show whether or not the truck was on cruise control. It can show how the vehicle was being maneuvered in its lanes, and most importantly, it can show when the truck operator tried to stop, how he stopped, the manner in which he stopped. Did he slam the brakes on, or was it a gradual stop?
Is there a difference between an accident with a tractor trailer or a car as to who pays for any medical bills that come out of an accident?
Honestly, no. Whether you're in a car accident with another car or a car accident with a semi-truck, your own automobile insurance pays for your own medical care through your own policy.
All right, and Greg, how does an accident victim make an injury claim if they are injured in an accident like this?
Well, the most important thing to do is to call an attorney or a firm that has years of experience handling these type of cases, because one of the things that that attorney is going to have to do is to make sure that all the evidence that we just talked about is adequately preserved so that we can use it in that person's case going forward.
In your experience, is there anything drivers can do to make themselves safer, more visible to the driver of a semi-tractor trailer?
Yes, I do. I think one of the things that people have to understand is that a truck does not act on the road like a regular motor vehicle, given the longer stopping distances, the multiple blind spots, which vehicles don't have. We only have a couple, trucks have multiple. So you need to just make sure that you stay as far away, keep reasonable stopping, reasonable driving distances away from those trucks.
And those wide right turns are no joke.
They are no joke, and when that sign says watch out, you better watch out.
Gregory, thanks for joining us here. A lot of good information here in the studio.
My pleasure.
Personal injury attorneys at Cellino Law represent injury victims throughout New York State. If you've been involved in a motor vehicle accident, then Cellino Law can help. Their offices are located at 800 Delaware Avenue in Buffalo, and for more information, give them a call. The number is 800-555-5555. You can also visit their website at cellinolaw.com to learn more about all the different services that Cellino Law provides.